Hello my planner friends, it's Crystal with Happy to Plan. I am going to be doing my Plan With Me decorating for June 12th through the 18th. And I am going to be continuing my, what I'm calling 80s themed, kind of music inspired planner layouts for this week. So I am going to be doing one that's called For the Record, which you would know because you just clicked on this video and you probably saw the title. But I am going to be doing something, I'm playing off of the circle aspect. I haven't really planned this out, but I pulled a bunch of these circles labels that I have from Elle Studios. So I get a lot of I get their monthly kits, and a lot of times they have circles and I just kind of been collecting them. So I thought, you know what, that would be fun to kind of bring in the circle aspect in regards to the labels. So I'm going to pull these aside for a second because I'll definitely be using those. I actually also found these cute little decorative pieces. Also, I believe that I got them from an Elle Studios kit, so I'm going to just put those aside because I'm definitely going to be using those in some aspect. So I have the journaling cards in here, right? And then I went ahead and pulled out some little music note stickers, and then I have a bunch of polka dot journaling cards that I thought would be cute to use in regards to kind of the circle. That's kind of where I decided to pull the colors for the labels. So I am going to kind of just do, so like I said, there's a bunch of dot ones. I do have this yellow one. I pulled that one because I felt like it matched this yellow, but I don't feel like I'm probably going to use this. And if I do, it would be more of like a backdrop. I don't know. Again, I don't have a plan. And then I do have these stickers that I pulled from, I've been using kind of off and on the last couple of weeks. I really thought that the little player here would be cute, so I'm hoping I can incorporate that somehow. And I was just recently going through all of my different stickers and stuff. Yeah. So again, so these are just big Mambi stickers that I bought back at Tuesday morning when Tuesday morning was actually doing crafting supplies. So I have a bunch of these, and I just randomly was flipping through one of my books trying to find. So I was I was trying to find these stickers. So I was flipping through the thing where the book that I had that I thought I had these stickers in, but I found this sticker. I did eventually find these stickers, which I'm super excited about because they're really super cute. They have like little music notes on them and little boom boxes, which my boom box one is going to be next week, I think, or something. I don't know. It might be next week or the week before. I'm not sure. I'm also doing a like a little tennis shoe one that's called, it's going to be Rock My Socks. So I thought, and there's cute little tennis shoes and the music notes and the stars, and I just really was like, I'm so excited that I have those and I found them, because I had thought that I didn't have them anymore. I thought I must have thrown them away because I couldn't find them, but I did. I found them. So I am going to be using this. Now, what I decided that I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on a piece of plastic and just make it a inside section. So, and I still want it to be see-through though. So I have this little pack of random plastic pieces. That looks like it's pretty perfect. Okay, great. I will just use this one. And again, if this is super glary, I apologize. But there's kind of nothing I can do about that. Okay, so I will probably want to trim this down a little bit. So let me just get this adhered onto this plastic piece. Beautiful. And then that way when it's in the actual planner, right, you'll be able to still see through and see it. Okay. All right, now so I'm going to just round the corners, and I just want to take off like the tips. I don't want to do a whole lot. So this one is just my 1/8 inch crocodiles, so I just trimmed off the corners a little bit just to make them not so sharp. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to line this up to the planner page. The thing that I kind of, so I have this We Are Memories Keepers hole punch that hole punches this exact little happy planner disc thing. The problem is you can't really see. I mean, there's like this little guide here, but it's very hard to see where it is lined up. If you don't have, it has the guide here too, which you can actually, I think you can adjust it. Yeah, I think it's adjustable. But I didn't adjust it because it's the happy planner size, so I just left it alone. But when you make that first initial cut, it's very hard sometimes. So I'm going to just kind of mark it where I want it. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Let's face it, it does not have to be perfect. But once you kind of like, I guess you kind of use the, I don't know, it's hard. I can't really figure out how to do the first punch. All right, so then let's just use that little guide. I probably should have punched this before I put the sticker down because if I mess up on it, okay, good. Okay, good. It'll work. Okay, good. Okay, so then you just put the your last hole in the little guide, and you want to make sure that it's not crooked. So make sure it's all the way down, and there's like a little lip there. You can kind of feel it. So just make sure you connect it all the way down. I don't know if that just made sense, what I just said. Okay, so now I've got that hole punch, so that will be able to sit kind of right here. Okay, let's go back to the actual planner now and line it up in the camera. Okay, so since that's going to be in the middle, right, I definitely don't want I don't want to like add this card into the thing. So I think I'm going to go back to kind of doing it in the middle, like similar to what I did in my this one, a couple weeks ago. The problem is that took up a lot of space. So I don't think I'm going to use the entire space like I did last week, because I just felt like that just took up a lot of planning room. And I probably needed more planning room on like the Thursday through Sunday than I do Monday through to Tuesday and Wednesday. So, and I think that kind of looks cute. It says, "For the record, you rock." I think that's kind of cute. So I think I'm going to put this over here. I just need to decide because I do have these ones as well. So I could technically just use this little tiny one, but I kind of like the yellow, which is weird to me because I'm not usually somebody that likes yellow. So I think I want this to line up with the planner page. And then I'll have the planner, the little record going off of the page, off of the thing a little bit. So I need to decide what I want to do for the bottom because there's space, right? Well, wait, I could just do this. Huh, duh. Okay, yeah. But I kind of like how I did this with the lines coming off of the disc or the tape. And I do have this. I have this I could use to kind of, is there one that matches better than the other? I kind of like the bigger. So if I do this and I just kind of cut this out. Okay, so I think what the first thing I'm going to do is I'm not going to use that paper. I'm going to pull another sheet out. I'm gonna, because this has this big pumpy sticker right here that I can't really use to get like a flat surface to measure this out. So I'm just gonna measure this and then hope that I don't mess up and actually accidentally glue it to this page. It should not be good. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm gonna cut this. I'm gonna cut this right on the edge of this where the white is. So that's the first thing. Okay. All right, now that that's sitting there, if that was to sit right there on that line, right? The record player is going to go off just a tiny bit, which is perfect because that's what I want. I don't want it to come off too much off of the thing. So I'm going to line this up. And I'm going to go directly to that little record player and stop, and then come back to that record player and stop. And then I'm just going to use my scissors to finish the cut up because I don't want to cut the record player, right? I want to keep that record player whole, or not the player, the record. You knew what I meant. All right, so now the little record is sticking out. Okay. I'm trying to visualize if I put this, if I like cut this out, right? And I put these like on the side. Will I like that? Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, okay, let me cut this to fit in here. I'm really debating. Debating is going on in my head, people, and sometimes when debating goes on in my head, I have a lot of just the same footage on my camera of literally just me sitting there thinking through things. And I'm sure that's what's going to happen this time, because I just was like looking at this going, do I want to cut that? Do I want to cut this? It's all about the creative process, people. All about the creative process. Okay, so I cut this out, right? I have this cut out. The thing is, I really want to bring in the polka dots, right? I really want to bring in the polka dots. So if I have that here, right? I love this, like, you know, thinking of it from, and again, sorry if this is really glary. So thinking of it from this perspective, this is going to be sitting here, right? Look how cute the polka dots look together. But then I want to bring this in, right? So I'm going to cut this first like a square and then see how I like it. And then the other option was, I was thinking I could actually cut like a round, like fussy cut the card and even have more polka dots showing. But before I do that, I'm going to just cut the card itself kind of in a square and see if I like that. So I'm going to leave a little bit of space. Oh, you know what the other thing I could do? The other thing I could do, I just thought of, is I could just cut the for the record out and put that down at the bottom, and then actually fussy cut the circle out and pop that up. But then I would want this circle cut out, and I'd have to do that with an X-Acto knife, and that's a whole thing. Do I want to do that? I actually think I'm going to like that. So I think I'm just going to go for it. You know what? Sometimes you just have to go for it. Sometimes you just have to do it. This is like literally the only one of these cards I have. So that hurt. Okay, so then I'm going to put this here. Okay, I actually like that. Okay, I actually like that. And then I think I might make them little flags. But let me... Okay, so then I'm just going to fussy cut this little thing out. Oh, okay, I like that. I like it. I like it. Now, the other question is, do I want to cut these out? All right. Once again, I've been sitting here trying to contemplate. I'm like, sometimes I'm thinking when I'm doing these videos, I'm like, why am I taking so long? Why this decision should not be this long. This is, it's paper. It's not the end of the world if I mess up or if I do something wrong or if I do something I don't like. It's not going to be the end of the world. It's not going to be the end of the world. So I'm going to, I think I want this to be a little banner, or do I want to just cut it off? Okay, let's do the cut off first. Let's cut it off first. And then if I think I want to make it a little banner, I can do that after. Nope, I think I kind of like it just like that. Okay, so that's going to be like that. Let me go ahead and glue this on. Okay, and then I'm just going to take the tape off of these little strips. All right, and that will actually go on this page. All right, so let me bring back, put that page away so I don't accidentally glue it on there. Okay, so this is going to go here, that's going to go there. I really think that's cute. The other thing that I'm thinking is I definitely want to cut, I'm going to go ahead and cut these out because I'm not in love with the blue. I don't, because I don't have any of the labels that are blue. I want this to be functional space. I don't want to just do all decor for this, but I still kind of feel like I need to kind of even it out a little bit. So that's where the dilemma is right now in my head, is like I feel like I need to, I can't just have this over here. Granted, I know this is going to be here. So I don't know. It's one of those things. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just cut this just to cut off the rounded corner. And then I thought I could use this as boxes, right? And then I could have like a little space here, and then I could put a sticker here or something. So I think I can get, now the question is, do I want to cut them into separate individual spaces or to leave them whole? And that is the question that I am figuring out right now in my head. And so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it across first. So the back of this. I cut it across here first. And the other thing is that my kid's birthday is on the 15th and my sister's birthday is on the 18th. So that would be a kind of a cool like way to signify that, is with these, that space. And then I could kind of put these, I was thinking like this, maybe pop one off. And then that way, again, I have to think of it from like this perspective, right? So this is going to be here. And then I could do their birthdays in this spaces. So I think I do want to at least distinguish these two as their own separate boxes. So that's what I'm going to do first. Okay, so I like that idea. I like the idea of having those kind of separated. And then I can put these in the middle. Do I want to put this underneath? Okay, so let me kind of vision this out, right? With the same thing. All right. Okay, so I'm spending way too much time looking at this. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this so that it has a little tiny bit less space up there. I'm just gonna cut this just a tiny bit, just a tiny bit. Okay, and then I'm going to put this at the bottom. Okay, I'm just going to cut this. And then I'm going to cut it in half. Put this in this corner. Put this in this corner. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing for the top. Let me kind of glue all these different pieces down. I need to probably not glue this one down right now because I'm thinking I want to put these underneath it, the little recording, but I think I want to put I want to label like these underneath here too. So I have to kind of think about how I'm going to stack stuff. So I think I'm going to hold off on putting that one down right now, but I'm definitely going to put these ones down. Okay. So I'm going to definitely use this for like my kiddo's birthday and then my sister's birthday. Okay. So I spent a lot of time kind of just laying everything out just to see the vision because it's definitely different than what I'm used to doing, right? So as I was thinking through, I kind of had to think through like, okay, so what's the side panel going to look like? And then like Monday, like, okay, I need to have enough space to put in the things I want on Monday. So I put this big one here and then I can use both of these, right, for Monday. And then maybe this for Tuesday, this for Tuesday, this and this one for Tuesday, right? And then these can be Wednesdays. Like I had to kind of like organize it that way to make it make sense in my head. I'll probably celebrate my sister's birthday with her. So that's why I put the big one down here. So I actually had already started sticker time. And then I was like, wait, I've got to like figure out what I'm doing before. So sticker time is going to be a little bit different this time because I am going to kind of keep all the pieces here and glue them all down as we're doing sticker time, right? And then we'll add in all the decorative elements that I have, which I don't have too many. That's why I wanted it to be kind of decorative using the circles. But I do have, you know, music notes and things like that that I can add in. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to kind of leave it the way that it is now and glue things on. The other thing is I was thinking is I probably want to pop some of these off. But if I want to write on them, I don't necessarily know if I want to put the sticker on. I don't know. So I'm still debating on what I'm going to do about that because I think it would be cute if I had like some of these. Here, let me just show you. Let me just put a sticker on here, right? So I have these little like stickers that have a little bit of foam on them. So if I just like, yeah, see, and I don't know if that translates with you on camera, how it just popping that off a little bit just gives it some dimension and it doesn't all just look like it's flat. So I definitely want to do that, but then it's like, I can't really write with this dot on here, right? So I'm going to have to take the dot off, write down, write on it, and then put the dot back on or something. I don't know. So I don't know if I'm going to do that or just leave them kind of hanging out. I don't know. I haven't figured that piece out yet. And then with this one, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a couple of these so that it's distinguishes that it's like the side panel. I'm not really sure what I'm even going to do over here yet. Like, what am I going to use these for? I don't know, but I'll figure it out. That's for tomorrow's person to figure out, tomorrow's crystal. So let's go ahead and start sticker time. Okay, so I'm done, and I just need to trim this out a little bit. So my solution for having the puffy stickers or the puffy ones on here was to just basically leave them whole. I'm just gonna like paper clip them or have them next to my desk somewhere. So I have a spot for them, like with the sticker, you know, so I have the sticker there and then I can write on them and just stick it on the sticker, right? So let me actually put this back together because I do want to just kind of show you. Of course, now I have to remember where I put all these stickers. Yeah, so that's kind of the end result. So this is very different for me and I really like it. And I just want to just say that like adding those little touches of music notes, they're tiny little stickers, but I do feel like they fill up that white space in just a cute little way. And I'm really happy that I found them. I encourage you to like buy tiny stickers. Like if you are a planner and you like planning and this is something that you like doing, you know, add a tiny little sticker here and there. It just kind of makes it, right? It just looks cute. I just think it looks cute. I definitely want to put like birthday stickers and stuff on here. So I'm going to do that, you know, with my planning and my planner video for Monday so it'll be the following Monday. So on the 19th, I'll put that on there. But I feel like for now, I want to kind of just leave it as it is. I think it's going to be fairly an interesting way of planning this week because of kind of everything that's going on. I've never really done anything like this, but I honestly think it turned out really cute and I'm really excited to kind of see how the week progresses and what happens. I really like this. I really like this one. All right, guys. Well, I hope that you guys enjoyed. I will see you again real soon. Bye for now.